Hello, my name is METİN. This is 184th part of explanation of my theory. According to my theory and my formulas, if the space was expanding, you wouldn't see the cosmological redshift. 1. Meta-sensation perception matter has adiabatic medium. Each of its intrinsic, perpetual, cyclical, spherical ring-shaped motion forms, electron-like motion forms has inner adiabatic medium also. 2. There are tensions between meta-sensation perception matter adiabatic medium as outer adiabatic medium of its intrinsic electron motion forms and inner adiabatic mediums of electron motion forms. There are tensions between, here say, an electron motion form, here limitless, in fact, meta-sensation perception matter. Inner adiabatic medium of electron motion form and outer of electron motion form, meta-sensation perception between inner and outer. There is a tension. Remember my speed of light component, speed of light direction component, energy, linear velocity component, energy and mass comes out because of this tension. Okay. There are tensions between meta-sensation perception matter adiabatic medium as outer adiabatic medium of its intrinsic motion, electron motion forms and inner adiabatic mediums of electron motion forms. These pseudo-boundaries are electron motion forms themselves. Pseudo-boundaries, because there is no qualitative difference and there is no nothingness in meta-sensation perception matter. There is no real boundaries. Okay, erase that. We cannot see directly nothing and everything. Single thing, meta-sensation perception matter. Unseen, directly unseen matter. It has motion forms. Don't think like Parmenides. No. Meta-sensation perception matter has intrinsic motions and motion forms. This is the new that I put forth. Yes. Pseudo-boundaries, because there is no qualitative difference and there is no nothingness in meta-sensation perception matter. 3. If meta-sensation perception matter was expanding like this, okay? If meta-sensation perception matter was expanding, say, if meta-sensation perception matter's adiabatic medium was expanding at the rate of expanding of meta-sensation perception matter, tensions between all inner and outer adiabatic mediums of meta-sensation perception matter would decrease. If meta-sensation perception matter was expanding at the rate of expanding of meta-sensation perception matter. Tension between outer and inner. Outer and inner. Outer and inner. Outer and inner. Okay, from here to there. Between outer and inner. If meta-sensation perception matter was expanding at the rate of expanding of meta-sensation perception matter, tension between outer and inner side of each electron motion form in meta-sensation perception matter would decrease. Thus, at the rate of expanding each electron motion form's frequency would decrease. From here to there, decrease. And wavelength would increase. Okay, from here to there, increase. At the rate of expanding, each electron motion form's frequency would decrease and wavelength would increase. Each of electron motion form would expand like this. Each electron motion form's point energy and mass would decrease. All free electron motion forms would produce and propagate longer wavelength successive waves. Like this. All of these would actualize simultaneously, but while receiving, here proton-bound electron motion form receiving successive waves of free electron motion form, say, for instance, like this, everything same, but expanding, okay? All of these would actualize simultaneously, but while receiving these longer wavelength, successive waves, since those proton-bound electron motion forms wavelengths will have expanded at the same rate, expanded at the same rate, proton-bound, okay, electron motion forms. These proton-bound electron motion forms wouldn't be affected in different way. Therefore, we wouldn't discern any kind of shift. We wouldn't discern cosmological redshift. We wouldn't see a kind of shift. We wouldn't see cosmological redshift, but we discern redshift now. Always we discern redshift. We see light, in fact, at superluminal velocity. Because of what? Because of not expanding meta-sensation perception matter. Because of not expanding universe, we have been discerning cosmological sailor. Discerning redshift, not cosmological redshift. Okay? Here one of my books, The Time of the Nature, from 1999, printed, yes. Then the universe has not aged. Universe doesn't expand. universe has not a point that it starts. Time and motion, meta subjectiveness, meta sensation, meta perception, time and motion was there, were there, time and motion were there before us, before we sense and perceive and understand, and before our existence as living species, before subjective realities, in meta-sensation perception matter, there were always time and motions. Have a good evening. See you later.